Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into the 10-star Kizuna clash against Kuma with some boosted base teams. Now, I did some multis and we picked up Shirahoshi and Fukaboshi, and I did put out a prep video that sort of talks about replacements for characters, different options that you guys can bring if you don't have certain units. But basically, the easy one is if you have Shirahoshi Mancherry V2, you can literally just substitute Shirahoshi V2 Shirahoshi Mancherry V2 in for the Shirahoshi rare recruit. It's basically just a one-for-one trade, and it's very, very easy. However, if you guys don't have Fukaboshi, you just need to replace Fukaboshi with an attack down removing unit and someone that can get around special rewind. As I stated in my prep video, stuff like the waifus and stuff like an Uta friend captain or an Uta captain is going to be the best option to get around that. And again, if you have Donsai and what's his name? If you have Donsai and Leo, you can just substitute them on the team for the captain and then sort of just bypass those particular things as well. Again, you can always run Donsai and Leo as a sub because they don't really require you to need the 4 specials. They just require to use the 2. But we're going to dive in today, showcase the teams that I put out. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Let the comment section know if you're looking for substitutes, if you're looking for different options for, say, you only just pulled Shirahoshi or you say you only pulled Fukaboshi. Like, let them know down below and we'll hopefully be able to help you out. But with that said, let's dive in. Alright, so starting off with the Dex variation, this is the team that I initially put together. We are utilizing Nami, the new Memories of the Straw Hat Nami as a captain. She works really, really well because she can give you a 3-turn chain boundary effect. If you guys don't have the Nami, you can run Kid Law, the free-to-play character that's a 3-turn chain boundary as well, and just substitute Luffy Yamato as a captain, and then you just run it that way. We're utilizing the free-to-play Zoro as a wave clearer for turn 1, and then we have the supporter Tashigi on him to bypass 1 turn of defense up on this particular stage. If you guys don't have Nami with the Brook support like I'm doing here, you're basically just going to replace Zoro with anyone that can remove the defense up. That's just a straight defense up remover. It's going to work fine. But ideally on this stage, we're going to use the Nami special. Nami is going to give us a full bot of tandem orbs, which gets around the attack down with any type orbs. Using her super type, I believe it is. She has a super type. That's going to extend the chain boundary for 3 turns, so you can carry it into the final stage, bypassing the attack down below 2.75 and bypassing the 1.1 chain. Again, Zoro here is just like an extra defense up remover with the Brook support, which is going to help out a little bit as well. On the final stage, you get Binder, which gets converted to damage reduction thanks to the Leo and Saya captain ability. I have Kuma for a little bit of color affinity. With Fukaboshi here, he's going to give us a attack down removal, and then he can also give cooldowns to Nami, which is going to be pretty nice. You're going to get rotate into block orbs, so ideally you want to use Shirahoshi there first. Again, Shirahoshi Mancherry is going to basically do the same thing. The special of Luffy Yamato gives you orb buffs, gives you increased damage taken. Donsai and Leo can remove the attack down with certain orbs, plus give you an attack boost and a chain boundary on this final stage. But look, Nami's already doing that, so it's not the end of the world. And then we have the super, what's it called? The super type, super class of Donsai Leo to give a damage reduction conversion buff. Then using that special, you can get the weakening effect, so like the class effectiveness. So there you go. That's the way we put it together. Again, if you guys don't have Shirahoshi, use Shirahoshi Mancherry V2. If you don't have Fukaboshi, run the waifu legend, run Luffy Yamato as captain, and then just replace Nami with like any defense up remover. That should work out pretty fine. Moving on to the strength variation, I did change this one a little bit because when I ran this, I totally forgot that Fukaboshi doesn't give cooldowns to Ace and Luffy. Ace and Luffy are pretty much just here to help with the Yamato EX. Funny enough, though, the Yamato EX won't proc because you need 3 characters on the team to actually make it work. So, a little bit annoying. I definitely just glossed over that. But look, the team still works. It's just like not as effective. You kind of just want to run a support on Luffy. And Ace, like Rakuyu will work fine, like Brule will work fine, Mr. 3 even works fine. Any support that's just going to give like 1 to 2 turns of cooldown, and that's just going to work out like perfectly. So that's what I would do if you guys are running this particular team. Just to help out. We're going to super swap with Ace Yamato, Ace Luffy, get them in their dual form for this particular fight, and then we can just sort of tap our way through because Sai and Leo give us a full board of rainbow slots with their captain ability because this stage gives you a full board of Sai orbs, so it works out pretty nice. You don't need to use any specials, and it's nice. It just works out. On the final stage, you're going to get burned for 4 turns. Again, Shirahoshi Mancherry V2, they're going to cover that, or the new Shirahoshi Rare Recruit. You get special reverse by 2 turns, and then you get attack down. So If you guys don't have Fukaboshi, again, the waifu unit is just like a perfect stand-in, and then you just replace the Super Tandem Nami character with just like anyone else that's going to give you damage. I use the Brook support on Nami, so you just use the Brook support on the waifus, like, and that's going to just be like a literally candid 1-for-1 swap. With this particular team, you have type advantage with Yamato, increased damage taken with Yamato, or boost with Luffy and Ace, attack boost with the Sai Leo, you have chain boundary, you have the weakening conditional buff, and then you also have chain boosting shenanigans with, what's her name, Nami. So you have a lot going for you here. You should be able to do a lot of damage. You have super tandem ability as well, and you have a final tap, which is a lot of fun, so just be mindful of that. When you are building teams, you're going to be able to do a lot of damage to this team. You have base stats too. It's going to work nicely. Unfortunately, you don't get the EX of Yamato, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because she's a Dex striker, and you already have the striker, and Dex doesn't matter. So like, it's pretty hunky dory there. So as you can see, there is a 90% limiter as well, so that's a little bit annoying. But the enemy is only weak to defense down, and the only way around this is by utilizing something like burn. But eventually, the HP outscales the attack anyway, and the burn stops working. So you're just gonna have to take 2 turns, but you have damage reduction thanks to Donsai and Leo getting blinded. So they're going to give you 2 turns of a 6% damage reduction, which will help you tank that 150k. So these are the teams at the end of the day. Like I said, this is what it looks like. We have that Rakuya support there just to help out with 1 turn of cooldown thanks to Nami. And then we have this particular build there. But that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please don't enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Let's